you, baby.
Before I start my thoughts, the pictures that you see on the screen today, the very first picture on the intro without vocal is my beloved nephew Noah, who is now gone from this earth. And the rest of the pictures are from the most brilliant giant that God ever created, my dad, Big George. And the reason for me coming to you today is to explain something to you about myself, by explaining something to you about this benevolent giant you see on the screen before you. Now, I don't want to appeal with too much emotion, but I want you all to understand that as I'm recording this narration without a script, I'm looking at these pictures of the man that I loved more than life itself. The man that taught me to be a man, taught me to be honest. And here's the point. Taught me to question everything. This giant you see before you had an 8th grade education. But with that 8th grade education, he ended up working at General Motors for 38 years. He made crankshafts for V8 engines at the V8 plant in Flint, Michigan. 38 years, and I believe he missed 2 days of work. 38 years. He drove to the same place 6 days a week, and when he got home, he worked in his transmission shop, George's Automatic Transmission Shop, which he built into a small empire for himself that made himself, myself, and my thankless mother, and all of his other children and many of his grandchildren comfortable and happy. He did this by questioning everything told to him by everyone. This genius that eschewed education for practical education, this zeitgeist set before us, this lie told that you will succeed if only you pay enough money. If only you come to our university. This man who discouraged me from college, and I didn't listen. I wasted a large chunk of my life, a large chunk of my money on a worthless piece of paper that I've never used. If I would have taken his example, I would have asked more questions. Like, why do we have a central bank? Why is there a globe in the kindergarten classroom? Why are we expected to believe every single chunk of shit shoved down our throat is Christmas cake? I don't buy it. I don't look down on anyone for asking me questions about the questions I asked yesterday. But remember this, they were only questions. And I leave you with this. This picture I have titled myself, The Lone Giant. And whatever you do in life, do it as my father did. Do it with your own will and by your own strength, praying only to God. And ask as many questions as possible. And remember, be good to your friends, be good to your family members, be good to your loved ones. Be quick to say you're sorry. Be even quicker to accept an apology, especially when that thing your friend, your family member, your loved one has done seems to be so huge you'll never be able to forget about it. Because, constant viewer, at a time you think not, your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your life in the lone giant will depart from you. Ha!